Welcome back, guys. My name is Ty with the Dividend Star King with another video, and today we're talking about what is that one thing you wish you know before starting investing in stocks. What is that one thing before? What's that one thing I wish I knew? So when I first started back in I think 2019. Yeah, 2019. Um, yeah, 2019. I ain't deposited that much money. I've been putting money in all the time. But yeah, 2019, I wish that, my first few stocks was, first of all, they were like weed stocks. And I'm not giving no financial advice. I'm not professional. I'm just giving my opinion on YouTube. But when I first started in the stock market, I didn't understand the stock market. I didn't understand how to make money. I know you got to buy low, sell high. So I bought some bad weed stocks that was like, I believe let me see, I think it was Hexon. Like it'll pull up. Hexo. Let me see. I think I bought this stock here, Cannabis Company, and it's $5. But I bought this. Let's see, I bought it in April, and like I started in April. I think I bought it for like at least $22, $25, and went down to $5. So I was like, whoa, and they don't pay a dividend. So I didn't know what dividend was. So I was buying these bad companies, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was losing money. And I'm like, and back then, the big thing was Robinhood didn't do fractional shares. That was the big thing about Robinhood. Robinhood, you had to buy the full shares. I want a full share of Coca-Cola, so I bought the full amount. And back then, my mind wasn't trained on using your money as a tool to build wealth. I was holding on to money, and I should be using money to make more money. My mind wasn't there then. Um, so that was my biggest takeaway. But one thing I wish I've known, I wish I'd known how money works, how dividend works. Because if I started buying dividend stocks in 2019, I'd be a little further ahead than I am today. That's my big mistake. My biggest thing wish I'd known for the stock market, how to make money in the stock market, how to look at companies. Oh, what is a dividend? Passive income. Having a target goal, having a goal set in mind, have a target goal and going forward. Because here's the issue with the stock market. Most people who start don't know how the stock market works. And that's the issue that a lot of people have in the stock market. They don't know how it works. They don't know how it works. They don't know, how to make money from it. And they'll buy some random stock and hold it for 3 4 months and lose money on it. I think a lot of people in the stock market go through growing pains. You'll make mistakes. And I think that if people simplify the stock market and don't make it so complicated, more people will invest in it. I told a few family members about stock market, and I try to break it down very, very simple. Like, to make money in the stock market, there's a few ways to make money. You can buy stock low, you sell when the price go up. You can buy dividend paying stocks. They'll pay you, 10, 20 cents a share, and then they'll pay you monthly or quarterly and give you a passive income. There's growth stocks that, you buy them now and you hope to grow in the future. I don't talk about options and puts, nothing like that, because that's too technical. I go with that philosophy right there. That's easier to digest than talking about, oh man, dividend investing is the way to go. And, you got to start small. I wish somebody held my hand or at least told me about dividend investing and buying passive income, because I've done a lot of things in my past that like, man, the money I had back then, if I bought a few shares, 3 4 shares every time I got paid, I will have those stocks today, 6 to 8 years later, and I will still make a passive income. So it's a lot to learn in the stock market. But I think the number one thing that I wish I had known was about dividend investing, passive income. Cause passive income. That's one thing. Passive income. I think the stock market for most people who work a 9 to 5, who has a family, wants passive income. They don't have a lot of money to invest. So I think the stock market appeals to a lot of people. I think if I knew how to work the stock market, how to invest money, how to, if I pick one thing, it's probably how to invest in dividend paying stocks. That's the number one thing I did not know. No one taught me how to learn on my own. I'm my own, I learn myself. So um, that's the number one thing I wish I would have known before I started investing into stocks. How do stocks work? What is ownership? What does it mean to be a shareholder? I didn't know the basics. Got into it because back then Robinhood was hot, and everybody was talking about Robinhood, and you could invest in stocks, and it's just all these things I didn't know nothing about. But I think the stock market should be a long-term wealth building tool. I believe that people who wants passive income, who wants to have another stream of income coming in, you need to invest in dividend paying stocks. That's a must, because in today's time, having one job, your job is not guaranteed. You can lose your job, you can get fired, your job can relocate. It's very hard to have one stream of income. And as you get older, you'll realize that you can't have one stream of income, because I was an hourly associate, and if I took off a couple of days, I wanted a break, my check won't the same. I worked 40 hours, so I can't. Some days I had a real physical job back then, and my knee bothered me, and back bothered me, and I really couldn't work the way I want to work. It affected me. So so I need another stream of income down. I really don't have to work for. Could just buy the stock, hold on to it, and get that passive income. So that's my end of my video. Please like the video, share the video, and I'll see you next time.